How did ancient Egyptians sleep in 120 degrees Fahrenheit 49 degrees Celsius summers without air conditioning? Relaxing history. Hello guys, today we will know about a very distant and quiet time. A time of wide rivers and slow days. A time when heat ruled the hours. Tonight, we travel gently to the city of Thebes. In ancient Egypt, during the New Kingdom. This narration is meant to help you relax, to calm your thoughts, and to drift slowly into sleep. The heat of the day has passed, but the warmth still rests in the earth. The sun has slipped beyond the western hills, leaving the sky dark and deep. Night arrives softly along the Nile. The city grows quieter. Streets narrow and winding. Packed earth beneath bare feet. Stone and mud walls still holding warmth. Shadows stretch and settle. The air is thick and still. No cool breeze yet. Only the slow breath of the river nearby, carrying moisture and faint relief. Oil lamps begin to glow, small and steady, their light soft against the dark, placed near doorways and paths, never bright. Houses stand close together, built of mud brick, flat roofs above, walls thick and pale, meant to hold back the sun. Inside, rooms are small, low ceilings, few openings, dark and cool compared to outside. Silence gathers here. Floors are packed earth, smooth from years of use, cool to the touch at night. Matting lies spread, worn and simple. Furniture is scarce. Low stools, small chests, clay jars for water. Nothing more than needed. During the day, these rooms held shade. Now they hold stillness. The heat slowly releases from the walls, breathing out into the night. Meals have already been taken, simple and light. Flat bread made from grain. A few vegetables. Sometimes dried fish. Food is eaten slowly, without rush. Heavy meals are avoided. The heat teaches restraint and patience. Water is precious, drawn from the river earlier, stored in clay jars. The vessels cool the water slightly, enough to soothe. Clothing is light and plain. Linen garments, loose and pale, worn thin from washing, repaired again and again. Men and women dress simply. Nothing tight, nothing heavy. The body must breathe, even at night. Children move quietly now. The day has tired them. They carried water, helped grind grain, ran messages through heat. Some children learned signs and words from temple scribes. Most learned by watching, by helping, by repeating tasks. Work filled the daylight hours. Fields along the river. Crafts within the city. Stone cutting. Pottery shaping. The sun ruled the work. Tasks paused at its height. Shade was sought. Walls were leaned against. Breath was slowed. Markets grew busy early. before the heat climbed too high. Stalls of wood and cloth, baskets of grain and fruit, quiet voices. Donkeys carried loads, slow and steady, their steps known. Carts creaked softly, paths worn smooth. As night deepens, the city rests. Work is released. Hands unclench. Bodies turn inward. Families gather near doorways, or on rooftops above. Flat roofs open to the sky, cooling faster than rooms below, offering breath. Sleeping places are prepared. Matting laid out. Simple headrests of wood or stone. Blankets thin, used sparingly. People sleep lightly. Heat does not allow deep rest. Sleep comes in waves. Broken. Returning again. The night air slowly cools, almost unnoticed. The river breathes nearby. Frogs call softly. Sounds drift and fade. Stars stretch across the sky, clear and countless, guiding thought away from the body, from effort. And so the people of Thebes rest, in mud brick homes, on open roofs, listening to the night, waiting for dawn. The night continues to settle, slowly, gently, as the heat loosens its hold. Just a little. The air moves at last. A faint breath from the river. Not strong, but enough to notice. Enough to ease the skin. On the flat rooftops, people lie close to the earth. Matting beneath them. The sky wide above. Stars watching silently. Walls still hold warmth. Released slowly. Stone and mud remember the sun. They let go only when ready. Patiently. Below. Inside the houses. Some choose to sleep near doorways, where night air may pass, even faintly. Rooms remain dark, cooler than the streets, quiet and still, shadows fixed in place. Nothing moves without need. Children shift in their sleep, turning from side to side, seeking comfort. A cooler place. A familiar touch. Mothers rest lightly. Always aware. Even in sleep. Listening for movement. For breath. Fathers lie still. Limbs heavy from the day. The heat has taken much strength. Sleep comes quickly. Then breaks. Then returns. The body learns this rhythm. Resting in small portions. Never fully sinking. Never fully waking. Balanced between. Earlier that day. Life followed the sun's command. Work began early. Before heat climbed too high. Voices were stronger then. Streets filled briefly. Feet moving across packed earth. Shadows still short. Walls pale and bright. Morning passed quickly. Bread was baked early. Before ovens grew unbearable. Grain ground by hand. Slow. Steady. Repeated. Water was drawn before noon. Jars balanced carefully. Carried with care. Every drop counted. Spilled water was mourned. Fields near the river waited. Green against sand. Farmers worked at dawn. Then rested at midday. Tools laid aside. Craftsmen paused often. Hands slick with sweat. Clay dried too fast. Stone burned the skin. Shade was precious. Children learned the sun's rules early. They stayed close to walls. Ran errands quickly. Then rested. The heat taught caution. Markets faded by midday. Stalls emptied. Cloth folded. Baskets covered. Trade slept until cooler hours. As afternoon stretched, the city slowed. Movement became rare. Voices fell away. Stillness ruled. Only with evening did life return. Shadows lengthened. Steps sounded again. Quietly. Without hurry. And now, that evening has passed, leaving only night, and the soft pause of rest. Breathing deepens once more. Sweat cools upon skin. The body relaxes. As the world finally cools. Little by little. The river continues its slow song. Unchanging. Reliable. A presence felt even in sleep. A promise of morning. Above. The stars do not move. They hold their places. Bright and distant. Pulling thought away from heat. Time feels wide here. Loose. Unmeasured. Hours blend together. Only rest remains. The people of Thebes sleep as they can. Not deeply. But enough. Enough to rise again. Enough to endure. And the night carries them onward. Gently. Silently. Toward another dawn. The night grows quieter still. As if even the air has chosen to rest. The warmth eases its weight. Only slightly. But enough to notice. Bodies lie stretched upon matting. Arms loose. Legs unbound. Nothing held close. To allow the skin to cool. The rooftops remain open to the sky. No cover. No barrier. Only stars above. And darkness around. A faint breeze passes. Rare and brief. It moves across skin. Then fades again. Leaving memory behind. Inside the houses. Sleep continues in shallow waves. The walls release their stored heat. Slowly. As if breathing out. Some turn their heads toward doorways. Seeking cooler air. Others remain still. Trusting habit. And patience. The night insects sing softly. A thin sound. Steady and distant. Never loud. Never urgent. From the river. Moist air drifts inward. Barely felt. But welcomed. Like a gentle hand. Earlier lives repeat themselves in memory. Fields along the Nile. Hands pressed into soil. Water lifted and poured. Grain cut and gathered. Work never left the body easily. Even in sleep, muscles remember effort. Then slowly release it, letting rest take hold. The homes of the city remain dark. No lamps burn now. Oil is saved carefully. Night does not require light. Only stillness. Children breathe evenly. Their bodies exhausted by heat. They dream without knowing. Of nothing in particular. Just drifting. Adults rest with lighter sleep. Awareness never fully gone. Heat teaches watchfulness. Even in rest, the body stays alert. The rooftops cool more quickly now. Stone and brick lose warmth. The ground beneath grows gentle. Comfort arrives quietly. Without announcement. Stars shift slowly across the sky. Unnoticed by most. Marking time without sound. Without measure. Only presence. The night is long. But it does not feel heavy. It spreads itself thin. Allowing rest to deepen. Gradually. Thoughts begin to fade. Not pushed away. Simply loosening. Like sand slipping through fingers. Unnoticed. Breathing slows further. Each breath longer than the last. The body settles into itself. Accepting the night. As it always has. Nothing presses forward here. Morning will come. But not yet. There is no need to hurry. The night holds everything. And so sleep continues. Light and broken. Yet steady enough. To carry the people of the city. Through the heat. The ancient streets lie empty. Packed earth cooling beneath the sky. Walls silent. Paths forgotten. Until light returns. For now. There is only this. The open roof. The quiet river air. The slow passage of night. And rest moves gently on. Unforced. Unmeasured. As the people of Thebes sleep. Under the stars, the night moves deeper. Softly. Without sound. As if carried on the breath of the river. And the slow turning of the sky. Heat continues to loosen its hold. Not suddenly. Not fully. But enough for the body to notice. Enough to settle. On the rooftops. Sleep grows steadier. Limbs lie heavy now. Breath slows. The body accepts rest. The ground beneath feels cooler. Matting absorbs the night air. Stone no longer burns the skin. Comfort arrives quietly. Without demand. Inside the houses. Those who sleep near doorways feel relief. A thin movement of air passes. Then fades again. Leaving calm behind. The walls no longer press warmth outward. They have released what they held. Mud brick rests. As still as the people within. Patient and quiet. The river continues its slow path. Unseen in the dark. Yet always present. Its steady movement felt. Even in sleep. Sounds are few now. Insects have softened their song. No voices remain. No footsteps pass. The city is fully at rest. Children remain deeply asleep. Their breathing even. Their bodies loose. The day's heat forgotten. For now, adults rest in gentler sleep. Aware but calm. They shift only when needed. Turning toward cooler air. Then still again. Time feels wide and empty. Unmarked. Unmeasured. Only the slow passing of night. Felt through the skin. Stars continue their quiet movement. Far above. Unnoticed. Holding their places. As they always have. The rooftops glow faintly in starlight. Edges softened. Shadows gentle. The city appears almost weightless. As if floating. No work waits here. No task presses forward. Morning is distant. The night belongs fully to rest. And nothing else. Breathing deepens once more. Thoughts loosen further. The body drifts. Held between warmth and coolness. Balanced. Sleep here is earned slowly. Accepted without effort. It does not need to be chased. It arrives on its own. As the heat releases. The people of the city have learned this. Across countless summers. Across endless nights. They trust the rhythm. And let it carry them. And so the ancient night continues. Quiet. Unbroken. Wrapping the city in stillness. As sleep holds on. The night remains calm. Wide and open. Stretching gently over the city. Without weight. Without sound. The heat has softened further now. It no longer presses upon the skin. It rests lightly. Like a memory. Still present, but distant. On the rooftops. Bodies lie still. The stone beneath is cool enough now. Matting feels almost comforting. The earth finally gives back what it took. Breathing moves in slow patterns. Unforced. Natural. Each breath longer than the last. Each pause deeper. Inside the houses. Sleep settles more fully. The air no longer feels heavy. Walls stand quiet and still. No warmth pushing outward. The clay jars of water rest nearby. Their surfaces cool. Moisture gathered in the night air. A silent gift. From patience. Earlier in the evening. These jars were touched often. Lips pressed to their rims. Small sips taken. Never too much. Water was always respected. Now. No one reaches for them. The body has found its balance. Rest no longer interrupted. The night has taken over. Children sleep without turning. Their limbs loose. Their faces calm. Heat forgotten. Dreams quiet and simple. Adults rest more deeply now. Awareness fades. The day loosens its grip. Muscles release. The body finally trusts the night. The river continues to move. Steady and unseen. Carrying coolness along its banks. A presence felt rather than heard. A comfort without words. No lamps burn anywhere. Oil is saved. Darkness is welcomed. The night does not need light. It carries its own. Stars remain clear and sharp. They hold their places. Far above the rooftops. Unchanging. Reliable. Time slips by unnoticed. There is no counting here. No need to measure. Only the slow drift of rest. And stillness. The city feels distant. Even to those within it. Streets. Markets. Work. All have faded away. Only the simple things remain. Breath. Warmth easing. Cool stone beneath. The wide open sky. Sleep settles deeper. Not heavy. Not forced. Just steady. Like the river itself. The people of this place have known this for generations. They wait for the night. They trust it. They let it bring relief. One breath at a time. And so the summer night carries on. Quiet and patient. Holding ordinary lives. On rooftops and in small rooms. Until morning chooses to return. The night continues its slow passing. Unbroken. Unhurried. As if time itself has chosen to rest. Alongside the city. The air feels lighter now. Not cool. But gentler. No longer pressing on the skin. Allowing the body to soften. On the rooftops. Sleep deepens quietly. Bodies remain still. No longer searching for comfort. Having found enough. The stone beneath has cooled fully. Holding the memory of heat. But offering relief now. A balance learned over many nights. Trusted without thought. Inside the houses. Sleep has settled as well. The thick walls stand calm. Their warmth released. Their purpose fulfilled. The dark rooms feel peaceful. Not empty. But complete. Filled only with breath. And quiet presence. Clay jars remain untouched. Their cool surfaces catching the night air. Moisture gathers slowly. A sign of patience rewarded. A silent comfort. Earlier hardships fade from the body. The weight of labor. The strain of heat. Muscles release what they carried. And rest takes their place. Children lie unmoving. Their sleep deep and steady. The night has claimed them fully. Without struggle. Without interruption. Adults rest more deeply now. Thought has loosened its hold. Awareness drifts away. The body no longer watches the heat. It trusts the hours ahead. The river remains constant. Its movement unseen. Yet always felt. A quiet guide through darkness. A promise carried in silence. No sound disturbs the city. Insects have grown still. The air rests. Even the night seems to pause. Listening. Stars continue their silent watch. Far above the earth. Unchanging. Marking time without demand. Without voice. The rooftops feel like islands. Floating in darkness. Separated from effort. From worry. From the day. Nothing presses forward here. No task waits. No heat threatens. The body is allowed to be still. Fully. Sleep becomes steady and wide. Not heavy. Not deep. But complete enough to restore. The people of this ancient city have learned this rhythm. Through countless summers. Through endless nights. They do not resist the heat. They wait it out. And the night rewards them. With silence. With gentle air. With moments of true rest. Before dawn. So the hours continue. Soft and even. Carrying sleep onward. As the ancient city rests. Beneath the quiet stars. The night reaches its quiet center. Not moving forward. Not turning back. Simply resting where it is. Holding the city in balance. The air is calm now. Neither heavy nor cool. Just present. Lying gently against the skin. As if the heat itself has fallen asleep. On the rooftops. Sleep has grown steady. Bodies no longer shift. No longer search. They have settled completely. Breath rises and falls without effort. Slow. Even. Unnoticed. Like the rhythm of the river. The stone beneath remains cool. Holding stillness. Offering quiet comfort. As it has done for generations. Night after night. Inside the houses. Sleep is deep and unbroken. The walls stand silent. The rooms feel complete. Nothing more is needed. The clay jars remain untouched. Their surfaces cool in the darkness. Water waits patiently. As it always does. For morning. Children rest without stirring. Their faces relaxed. Their bodies loose. Held by habit. And trust. Adults sleep lightly but peacefully. Awareness has faded. The body has released its watch. The heat no longer commands attention. Rest has taken over. The river continues its slow journey. Unseen. Unheard. Yet felt. A constant presence through the dark. No sound disturbs the city. No voice. No step. No call. Only silence remains. Stars hold their places above. Clear. Distant. Unchanging. They ask nothing. Time stretches thin here. Moments lose their shape. There is no counting. No marking. Only being. The rooftops seem to float. Suspended between earth and sky. Free from weight. Free from effort. Free from heat. The night feels endless. Yet gentle. It does not rush toward morning. It allows rest to deepen. As long as needed. The people of this ancient city trust this hour. They have learned it well. Across lifetimes. Across seasons. Across endless summers. They know the night will cool. That sleep will come. That the body will endure. One quiet hour at a time. Without force. And so the night remains. Wide and still. Carrying breath. Carrying rest. carrying silence. Nothing more is required. Nothing more is expected. The ancient city sleeps. Under the open sky. Held gently by the night. The night lingers. Not because it must. But because it is allowed to. Stretching gently over the land. Like a long, quiet breath. The warmth has eased into memory now. No longer pressing. No longer demanding attention. It rests lightly at the edge of awareness. Almost forgotten. On the rooftops. Sleep remains steady. Bodies lie still. Comfort found without effort. The sky watches in silence. Breathing moves softly. In slow, even patterns. Uncounted. Unmeasured. Trusted. The stone beneath has grown kind. Cool enough to soothe. Firm enough to support. It holds the body without complaint. As it has done for centuries. Inside the houses. Darkness feels complete. Walls stand quiet. Rooms hold only presence. And rest. No movement calls attention. No sound breaks the calm. The city has released itself fully. Into the care of night. And silence. Children remain wrapped in sleep. Their rest unbroken. Their bodies loose. The day's heat far away. Beyond thought. Adults sleep with gentle awareness. But even that fades now. The body trusts the hour. The night has proven itself. Again and again. The river flows on. Its movement unseen. Yet steady. A reminder of continuity. Even in stillness. Stars continue their quiet watch. Fixed and distant. They offer no direction. No demand. Only presence. Time no longer feels real. It thins. It stretches. It dissolves. Leaving only rest behind. The rooftops seem to drift. Floating between warmth and coolness. Between earth and sky. Between waking and sleep. Nothing waits beyond this moment. Morning has not yet arrived. And there is no need to call it closer. The night is enough. As it is. The people of this ancient city have learned patience. They have learned to rest when rest arrives. To release the day without struggle. To accept the night as it comes. Quiet and slow. So the hours continue. Soft and unmarked. Carrying sleep onward. Holding ordinary lives gently. Until light returns. And even then. The memory of this stillness remains. A quiet strength. Carried through the heat of day. From one night to the next. The night remains wide and gentle. Resting without movement. As if the world has chosen to pause. And breathe. Along with those who sleep. The air feels balanced now. Neither warm nor cool. Simply present. Touching skin lightly. Without demand. On the rooftops. Sleep has settled fully. No turning. No searching. Only stillness. Breath moves slowly. Deep and even. So quiet it almost disappears. blending with the night, becoming part of it. The stone beneath holds its calm, cool and steady, no longer remembered, only felt, as support. Inside the houses, darkness feels complete. The walls no longer release heat. They stand at rest, like the people they shelter. The clay jars wait nearby, their water cooled by time. Untouched, patient, holding tomorrow. Children remain lost in sleep, their bodies relaxed, unaware of night or heat, held by habit and quiet trust. Adults rest deeply now, awareness softened, the watchfulness of the day gone. Sleep accepted without effort, without resistance. The river continues its path, slow and certain, unseen in the dark, yet always present. A steady companion. No sound rises from the city. No call. No step. No voice. Only silence remains. Stars continue their still watch, far above the rooftops. Unchanging. Unconcerned. Calm. Time thins further. Moments lose their edges. There is no sense of before or after. Only now. And rest. The rooftops feel distant, as if floating, as if no longer bound to earth. Held between sky and sleep. Weightless. Nothing presses forward. Nothing waits. Morning has not yet formed. The night remains complete. And kind. The people of this ancient city rest as they have always done. Between heat and coolness. Between work and dawn. Trusting the hours of darkness to restore them. The body settles deeper. Muscles loose. Hands relaxed. Breath steady. Thought gone. The city feels far away now, even to those within it. Streets, markets, fields, all dissolved into silence. Only sleep remains. Gentle, unforced, patient, like the night itself. And so the ancient summer night continues. Wide and quiet, carrying ordinary lives through darkness, one soft breath at a time.